All right. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us at today's commencement exercises. Please rise and join me in welcoming the graduates of the class of 2024.
remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as our senior band members join the band for the playing of the national anthem. Audience members may now be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Yuk Patel, and as president of the class of 2025, I would like to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the Easthampton High School class of 2024. Sam Barr, the junior class vice president, and I will serve as your hosts for today's exercises. During today's ceremony, we will hear from some honored guests as well as from several graduates. To begin our ceremony, please welcome the principal of Easthampton High School, Mr. William Evans.
Good afternoon and welcome. Hey, how about the job the band just did right now? We really appreciate being able to have live music at this ceremony. So Mr. Yu and band, great job. Mayor LaChapelle, City Council President Gomez, School Committee Chair Scott, Superintendent Benenda, EHS faculty and staff, members of the school committee, friends and family, and graduates of the EHS class of 2024, welcome to our commencement exercises. It's a nice night for a graduation ceremony. I will just say that no one refreshes the Weather Underground website more than I do during the week of graduation. So thanks to everyone for putting in your positive energy into the universe to make us have this perfect evening for this joyous occasion. I did see a little cell moving, but I think it's going to go to our north. We're good, right, Sean? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So a few thank yous are in order, starting with Larry Carnes, Ed Wojak, Brian Klein, and the entire custodial staff for creating this beautiful setup. So they started setting up the stage at about 6:30 this morning, and they were still futzing with the chairs right up until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Some of you were here when they were still finishing. It's an all-day event, and they really take a lot of care to make sure that it looks just right, and they nail it every time. So thank you, gentlemen. Larry's crew also created the big 2024 sign just around the corner over there. So families, please take advantage of that photo op before you go home tonight. Thank you to Amy Paulus and Eric Lokensgaard, the senior class co-advisors. It's a lot of work to usher students through the senior year. And this class had a lot of great skill sets, one of which was disagreeing on just about everything. So it's not easy to manage large groups. I have a hard time agreeing with each other. So thank you, Amy and Eric. They made it, and you made it. Special thanks also to Jen Hamilton, Lisa McCullough, Jess Merriam, Jerry Page, and anyone else that found themselves helping in the front office over the last few weeks. There's a lot of folding, sorting, fielding phone calls, collecting money, handing out caps and gowns, all while still basically running the school. So thanks in particular to Jen Hamilton, who is responsible for just about all the details of today's ceremony, the diplomas, the flowers, the chairs, the sound, the programs. Jen starts working on graduation in January, and the result is this wonderful ceremony that we all get to enjoy. So thank you, Jen. And finally, thank you to all of the amazing educators that have guided these young people to this milestone. If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a small city to get them to graduate. So would anyone that is currently or formerly employed by the Easthampton School District in any capacity, please stand and be acknowledged. And I would be remiss if I didn't do the bathroom announcement one more time. If you need a bathroom, go through that center door down there. So all week, I resisted the idea of leading my address with the pandemic. I figured we'd all heard enough about that, and who wants to keep talking about it? But really, I don't think we can have a conversation about the class of 2024 without acknowledging that you spent more than a year of your life learning from the isolation of your homes. Isolated from your teachers, isolated from extended family, and in my mind, the most critical thing for you as 14 and 15-year-olds, isolated from each other. Now that it feels like high school is back to being sort of normal, I have watched and developed a deep appreciation for the interactions that young people, and in particular ninth grade students, have with each other. Trust me, it's not profound or interesting. Most of it is just, ninth grade silly stuff. But what I am noticing and appreciating is how those interactions are helping students figure out how to be in this world. They're constantly checking in with each other to see if their thinking is okay, normal in some way. Phrases I hear as I roam the building, that's totally messed up, right? Or, can you believe what he said? No way. You can tell I worked on this. So, wait, what did he say? So, like I said, it's not profound or interesting. It's ninth grade students being ninth grade students, and they are literally figuring out how to be. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I normal? It's a consistent and constant checking in with each other, because they don't want to check in with us anymore, right, as adults. They need each other to figure that out. So the reason that I want to talk about that today is because you all were robbed of that year in your lives. When you came back in 10th grade, you weren't just academically behind, you were behind socially as well, in ways that I have developed a profound appreciation for. No wonder you kind of disagree with each other a little bit. It's okay. I'm kidding also, I'm kind of not kidding. The way I see it, oh, the flyover, just in time. Damn. The way I see it, you did 4 years of high school crammed into 3. All the regular cycles that classes before you have passed through, from 9th to 10th to 11th to 12th, got truncated, skipped, rushed. It wasn't normal. I think your senior year felt a little more like what a typical junior year feels like. A little infighting, a little restructuring of the social structures, and a little time finding and redefining yourselves. And please don't mistake me. I'm not trying to imply that you are somehow less mature or less prepared than your predecessors. In fact, quite the opposite. What I'm really saying is, it's amazing what you did here. Literally, you did 4 years of high school, 4 years of growth and development in 3 years. And I'm blown away by that. What you missed was really significant, and you accomplished so much despite that. You took AP classes, you performed in plays and concerts, you set records, you worked jobs to support yourselves and your families, you played sports, you were state We the People champs and national finalists. You took care of little ones and aging ones. You supported each other when you were needed. You volunteered, you helped out, you set an example for others. You did it all, even though you got robbed of that critical 9th grade year. It's amazing, and I really mean it when I say you should feel really proud of what you accomplished in your time at EHS. But all that was high school, and high school is done. So this is commencement, and commencement means beginning. Today is the beginning of how you'd want to define yourselves as adults. You have your experiences, the knowledge and skills you have gained over these last 13 years as students, the lessons learned from your successes and your failures. You have all of this stuff, and now you get to take it into the world and begin to define the adult you want to be. So embrace that opportunity and become the person you have always aspired to be. Okay, that's officially the end of my speech, but I have one more piece of business to tend to. During the morning announcements, we celebrate birthdays, and I would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge our senior summer birthdays. So I have my list, and it's not that long, but I do want to go through and acknowledge the birthdays that didn't get acknowledged on the announcement. Starting in late May, on May 30th, Marcy Marslanrello. And on May 31st, Caleb Subak. June 4th, this past Monday, was Gianna Esteris' birthday. And June 5th was Cadence LaValle's birthday. Happy birthday, Cadence. Next Tuesday, June 12th, will be Sam LaPrade's birthday. And Emerson Nadine will have her birthday on June 25th. Summer Collins is a 4th of July baby. Alex Major on July 7th. Emily Woodard on July 15th. Rosie Fillet on July 18th. And 5 August birthdays, so you can count down. On the 9th, Meredith Burgess. On the 21st, Mackenzie McCarthy. August 25th, Vicky Santos. And my mom, Vicky. And on August 26th, Sydney Kleppinger. And on August 30th, Jack Ormsby. So that's my official end of the speech. Thank you very much, and enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. At this time, we would like to welcome the president of the class of 2024, Dia Bhatia.
Esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates. As I stand before you today, I'm filled with a mix of emotions. Nostalgia for the memories we've created, excitement for the future that awaits us, and a deep sense of gratitude for the journey we've shared. Graduation is a momentous occasion. It marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But among the celebrations, it's important to take a moment to reflect on the significance of this milestone and the lessons it's taught us. 13 years ago, I remember being a kindergartner at Maple Street School. I remember looking at the first grade class and thinking, wow, I really can't wait to be a first grader. But what's funny now is that I would do anything to go back to kindergarten. Throughout our time here, we've experienced moments of triumph and moments of defeat. We faced challenges that tested our resolve and setbacks that forced us to reassess our goals. But through it all, we've persevered, guided by a shared sense of purpose and a relentless determination to succeed. And as we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, it's natural to feel a sense of hesitation towards the future and what it holds. But if there's one thing that I've learned during my time here, it's the importance of living in the moment and embracing change. Life is unpredictable, and no amounts of planning or preparation can shield us from its twists and turns. But it's in those moments of uncertainty that we discover the amount of resilience we hold. It's when we step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the unknown that we experience the greatest growth and transformation. So as we embark on the next phase of our journey, I urge you to seize the moment and embrace change with open arms. Embrace the opportunities that come your way, even if they scare you or push you out of your comfort zone. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead, knowing they will only make you stronger. And most importantly, embrace each other, for it's the relationships we cultivate that give meaning and purpose to our lives. Let us carry with us the lessons we've learned and the memories we've shared. Let us cherish the friendships we've forged and the experiences that have shaped us into the individuals we are today. And let us never forget the words of wisdom imparted to us by our teachers and our mentors who have guided us with their knowledge, inspired us with their passion, and instilled in us a belief in our own potential. I want to take a second to thank the people who have truly gotten me through these past 4 years. My parents who have always pushed me to be my best self, especially when things get hard. My mom, who's the hardest worker I know. I hope to become half the amazing person you are. Thank you for being there for me always and loving me unconditionally every single day. Shashanth, you're my best friend and my anchor. Thank you for always keeping me grounded and always listening to me. And thank you to my teachers, Ms. Brown, Dr. Cheka, Mr. Demento, and Mr. Lawrence. Each of you have taught me not just material in the classroom, but lessons outside of the classroom that I will never forget. Lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you. It has been an incredible journey we've shared together. And for me, it's been an honor to serve as your class president. I'm forever grateful for the memories we've created and the bonds we've formed. So as we bid farewell to this chapter in our lives and set our sights on the horizon, let us do so with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to live in the moment and embrace change. Congratulations, class of 2024. The best is yet to come.
Thank you, Dia. At this time, we would like to welcome the Treasurer and Secretary of the Class of 2024 to the stage for the presentation of the class gift. Please welcome Aaron Teague and Kaylin Damon.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, Aaron and I have the honor of presenting the EHS Class of 2024 gift. On behalf of our class, we would like to establish a Perseverance Award to celebrate a graduating senior every year, beginning this year and for years to come. This award will celebrate a student who has overcome adversity to compete or excel in academics, leadership, athletics, and/or the performing arts.
We recognize this student has faced challenges and persevered to achieve their potential despite those challenges. Each year, the nominated student's name and graduation year will be engraved and added to an award displayed in the counseling office. This year, it is our honor to name Madison Tamanini as the recipient for the Class of 2024 Perseverance Award. Maddie, will you please join us on stage?
Hi, hello. I just wanted to say thank you, especially to my teachers, my family, especially Mr. Evans, Miss Wilson, and Miss Amy Paulus for getting me through high school. Well, thank you, and you're welcome. I am free.
Thank you, Maddie. So, whether we've known each other for 10 years or 10 months, each of you has made a profound change in my life and the lives of everyone here. Because of that, I urge you to be shamelessly and blaringly proud of yourselves, as what you have accomplished today is a big deal. So pause for a moment and soak it all in. Because in the words of Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. Thank you.
On a final note, I wish to extend special acknowledgement to our class advisors, Ms. Paulus and Mr. Lokensgaard, who worked tirelessly alongside the class officers for the past 4 years. Your relentless dedication has not gone unnoticed. And to the members of the class of 2024, I'll leave you with this. Be kind, embrace the depths of your courage, and always stay true to you and those around you. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you to the class of 2024. I'm honored to introduce our next guest speaker to offer congratulatory remarks, the Mayor of the City of Easthampton, Nicole LaChapelle.
Congratulations. A word you deserve to hear several times because of your work over the last 4 years. I also want to say thank you for putting in the work during and in the aftermath of a pandemic. The rest of my comments aren't written by me. With permission, I took them from Reverend Julie Olmsted's June 4th piece in the Gazette. Hard-won wisdom is gold for graduates. I encourage you to read the whole thing on the Gazette website, but there were some that I thought really stuck in my head. The golden rule: kindness will never be outmoded. Gentleness is a disappearing trait in our culture, but its importance and power are little understood or appreciated. Common courtesy and considerations of others will take you far and cover a multitude of sins when you find yourself in the occasional hot water that you inevitably will get into. You can Google me and you can see how that goes. Pot of gold. Don't just dream of being rich, save money. If you put away just a few dollars a month for several years, you will have just enough to purchase something you really want. Better yet, invest for the distant future, like retirement. It sounds far off now, but the years pass quickly, and saving will put you ahead of the pack. I wish I had read that about 45 years ago. Golden circle. Stay connected with those who accept, support, and bless you. Have faith in your community, in your family, and your true friends. You're not alone, and you weren't meant to be. What you take for granted now will grow precious through the years. Keep in touch. Call to say hello and how are you. For those who don't call, text. Express with words and deed your appreciation. In these unprecedented times, we need each other more than ever. And the golden key. Lay claim to the wonderful words of the poem, The Desiderata. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. But you cannot reconcile this mantle to yourself unless and until you accept responsibility for yourself and the choices you've made. You may have had a hard life, one with minimal support and tough challenges. I do know about this, and I thank my English teacher at Holyoke High, Mrs. Barrett, who I think I would not be here today and drag me through senior year of high school. But you must now seek your own treasures of love, prosperity, stability, and with integrity, set the course for your destiny. Never believe you cannot do it. Take the gold and run with it. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Mayor LaChapelle. Our next speaker is the salutatorian of the class of 2024. Please welcome Alexander Major.
Class of 2024. I may have 2020 vision, but I never envisioned how these years would unfold from 2020 to 2024. I never expected to start high school online. I never expected to leave my comfort zone and take a push. I never expected to argue my points in We the People. And I never expected to get this major award. I know the COVID experience wasn't what anybody wanted or expected, but we all survived and persevered, finally making it to graduation. I know it wasn't easy for us to learn online, and for some, the transition to in-person learning was just as difficult. I want to thank all the teachers here at EHS for teaching us despite the struggles of online learning and the hard transition back to in-person learning. With a special thank you to Ms. Brown for leading EHS to victory time and time again with the We the People program. I know making it the top 10 in the country is an extraordinary accomplishment. I would also like to thank Mr. Orn for always making classes fun, even when he's on the floor. And Mr. Renahan for not giving me too many tardies and being a great teacher. And to the class of 2024, I'm glad that we can take a shirt debacle where we all argued together to having a blast with fun senior activities in only a week's time. We have proven to be a family where we can argue together and immediately have the best time together. I want to thank all the families and friends in attendance for supporting the class of 2024 throughout the last 4 years, whether it be through sporting events, concerts, or helping out with our homework. We couldn't have done it alone, and our success is due to all your support. And to the class of 2024, we did it. We made it to graduation and on to the next part of our lives. No matter where life takes us, we have all the memories of high school to reflect on and take with us to the next chapter of our lives. Going through this high school experience has brought us to many different crossroads in life, but getting this award has taught me that we can do anything in our lives, even if it's unexpected. And as the great Celtic legend Kevin Garnett said, anything is possible.
Thank you, Alex. And now please welcome the Easthampton High School Chorus, performing Sing Gently by Eric Whitaker, under the direction of Mr. Sean Julius.
That was beautiful. Our next speaker is the valedictorian of the class of 2024. Please welcome Maura Larson.
Good evening, teachers and administrators, family and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2024. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be standing before you all today. I would not be in this position without the guidance and support of each of you. Thank you to my teachers for answering my absurd amount of questions as you fostered my curiosity and growth. Thank you to Mr. Evans for the daily reminder to be awesome, and to Ms. Wilson for always saying good morning as I rushed into school a few seconds before or often after the late bell. You have all worked so hard to create a safe environment where each of us could develop into the graduates that are before you today. Thank you to the staff and administrators who made this beautiful ceremony today possible. Thank you to my dance family at the Hacker School of Performing Arts who have helped me generate the confidence to be speaking in front of you all right now and to take a leap of faith into my new journey ahead. Most importantly, I would like to thank my family and friends who are my biggest cheerleaders. My mom, Kristen, and dad, Kevin, are the most selfless people you would ever meet, always doing everything in their power to make my brothers and I happy. They have taught me to be my authentic self, treat others the way I want to be treated, and instilled in me the importance of hard work and determination. I would truly not be the person I am today without them or the rest of my incredible family. Once again, thank you all. Wow, class of 2024, words can't express how proud I am of each and every one of us. It is crazy to think that our high school journey began in our bedrooms over Zoom screens, where many of us were hidden behind little black boxes. Even with our transition into high school being unlike any class to come before us, we forged our own paths as we entered the Eagle's Nest. We have all added our own unique branches to this nest, cultivating a space where we could all thrive and prepare to soar off into the next stages of our lives. One of the highlights of my high school experience has been getting to know so many of you in your individual special branches. I must add that you have all done a fantastic job at following Mr. Evans' advice of being awesome. To me, being awesome is about the inner beauty we radiate to others. Being awesome is what I like to call being warm cool. A few years ago, my mom introduced this concept to me via a quote by author Matt Haig that she found on Instagram. It read, "Never worry what the cool people think. Head for the warm people. Life is warmth. You'll be cool when you're dead." This has become one of my favorite quotes because in reality, what does cool even mean? Being popular or fitting in at the cost of losing your true self in the process? Inspired by this quote, my mom and I coined the term warm cool. These are the people who bring warmth to your heart, making you feel loved and safe. To me, I believe there are 3 aspects of being warm cool: finding the beauty around you, not being afraid to be your authentic self, and treating others with respect, support, and kindness. I am so thankful to have had lots of experience with the warm coolness of the class of 2024 in each of these aspects. As I further discuss each, I challenge you all to think about the ways in which you can continue living in this manner as you step into the next chapter of your lives, wherever that may be. 1, find the beauty around you. Last summer, I went to the Generation 4 dance camp at the Log Cabin. I got the opportunity to talk to dancers from all over the country, and each pointed out to me how lucky I am to live in such a beautiful place. These statements caused me to realize how much I took our town for granted. Growing up, when I thought of beautiful places, I envisioned white beaches or rolling mountains, not little old Easthampton, but as I looked down at our town from the cabin, I was able all experiencing these tiny victories consistently. This may involve getting an A on an assignment, having a good rehearsal, or scoring a basket in a game. However big or small, it is important to allow these moments to lift you up. As you leave high school, I hope for you all to embrace the beauties of your new adventure, both those that are tangible and intangible, and try not to take the little things for granted. 2, don't be afraid to be your authentic selves. As the We the People nerd that I am, I had to throw in an Aristotle quote. Aristotle said that happiness depends upon ourselves. We each hold the power to search for our own happiness. A slight shift in mindset can make all of the difference. But the first step in finding joy in yourself is being comfortable in your own skin. Why pretend to be someone you're not? EHS would not be the same without each and every one of you, whether you're an artist, an actor, an athlete, or class president. Our new journeys will only continue to allow us to find the best version of ourselves. I hope you can all take charge of your own happiness and be your awesome selves. 3, treat others with respect, support, and kindness. We all have the ability to bring the sunshine that can make someone's day. You may never even realize the difference a small act of kindness has made in someone's life. I am so thankful for the countless experiences of support and kindness so many of you have shown to me over the years. The members of Student Council were always willing to jump in to help me with projects. The Drama Club showed me endless respect and support as I choreographed for the spring musicals, always working their butts off when I taught. And perhaps one of the most special moments was when you all found out that I was receiving this title. The love and excitement from you all was so touching. The cheers, kind words, and congratulation texts meant more to me than even the title itself. I have always believed that encouraging others can go a long way. Many of you may be familiar with a special box I often carry around filled with Encourage mints, the wintergreen flavor, of course. I hope that you all continue to encourage the people around you, as you have encouraged me, because it truly does make a difference. I also want you to remember that I will always be here to support and cheer for you with encouragements in hand. In closing, I would once again like to challenge you, the class of 2024, to carry your warm coolness throughout your next chapter. Find the beauty around you. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self, and treat others with respect, support, and kindness. Embrace all of the tiny victories and be the sunshine on someone's rainy day. Thank you all for being a part of my high school experience, and I wish you the best of luck in your journey ahead. I believe in each of you and can't wait to see the incredible things life has in store. To quote Mr. Evans, don't forget to be awesome. And now, as we embark on our next adventure, I will leave you all with a little encouragement. Thank you.
Thank you, Maura. And now offering congratulatory remarks on behalf of the Easthampton School Committee, please welcome the Chair of the School Committee, Laura Scott.
Thanks a lot, Maura. Thank you for that. To follow that is an impossibility. Good evening. On behalf of the entire Easthampton School Committee, I thank you for the invitation to join you all in celebrating this meaningful milestone and for the opportunity to bear witness to the character and accomplishments of these exemplary young people. To the Easthampton High School graduating class of 2024, we'll hear and have heard quite a bit tonight about your myriad achievements, your limitless potential, and the successes awaiting each of you. I'm allergic to bees. Can you just... There she goes. While all of that is valid and well-deserved, I just want to take a moment to speak to you all as a mom. My hope for each of you is the same as my hope for my own two boys. Be good. While simple on its face, goodness can be transformative and is foundational for a happy and fulfilling life. Every generation crossing the threshold to adulthood inevitably faces the complexity and wonder of this wide world. You will also. You'll experience the breathtaking force of pain and of beauty, of grief and of gratitude, of sorrow and of joy. No matter how simple or how grand your life's path may be, please know that you will each have an impact on this world, and the tenor of that impact is up to you. Choose your words and actions with care. Offer grace when faced with disagreement, mistakes, and transgressions. While embracing the awesome power of your potential, don't abandon your humility. Show kindness to loved ones, to strangers, and most importantly, to yourselves. Let your goodness be your touchstone. I'll leave you with the words of John Wesley, an 18th century Methodist minister. I encourage you, we the people, the nerds, to look him up if you haven't heard of him. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. Congratulations, and our hearts are bursting with pride. We wish you nothing but the best in this bright, beautiful future you have. The world needs you. We look forward to it.
The class of 2024 is very pleased to present this year's commencement speaker. State Representative Daniel Carey was elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives in 2018. Before serving in the House, Representative Carey served on both the Easthampton City Council and the Easthampton School Committee. An attorney, Representative Carey currently serves as the Vice Chair of the House Committee on Post Audit and Oversight. He is also a member of the Joint Committee on Election Laws, the Joint Committee on Environment and Natural Resources, as well as the Joint Committee on the Judiciary. Representative Carey is a lifelong resident of Easthampton and graduated from Easthampton High School in 2003. Please welcome Representative Carey.
Good evening. Thank you very much for that kind introduction. Thank you to the class of 2024 for inviting me to be here this evening. I'm Dan Carey. I have the honor of representing Easthampton in the Massachusetts House of Representatives. And I'm very glad to be here with you this evening. I know, that's what everybody says when they start a speech. But I really mean it. I'm delighted to be here because it was not that long ago, graduates, I was sitting in your seats. All right, to you, it was that long ago. But to me and to some of these folks, it really was not that long ago. I graduated in Easthampton High, as you heard, in 2003, 21 years ago. During the 2002-2003 school year, I was the senior class secretary. I stocked shelves at Big E's supermarket, and I prayed that someday the Red Sox might win a World Series. I can close my eyes today, and I can see my entire graduation ceremony. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was in the old gym. It was in the old school. But I can tell you who I was sitting next to. I can tell you where in the room my family was sitting. I can tell you exactly what stickers I had on my cap. I can tell you the name of the commencement speaker, and I cannot tell you a single thing he said. So please, as I share with you a little bit about my path I've traveled the last 21 years, look around, take this in. Find your family, your friends, those who have supported you over these years. Don't take any notes on what I'm saying, but log every mental note you can. Enjoy this night. This is your night. Thank you. But I do want to share a little bit of my story, and not because I think it's special or unique, but because I believe it's probably a little more common than you think. The path I took from my high school graduation in 2003 to your high school graduation tonight had a lot of twists and turns. When I was in your seats, I wasn't even thinking about the fall yet. I was just excited to enjoy the summer and finally get my first laptop computer. I knew I'd be going to Emmanuel College in September, but I had absolutely no idea what I was going to be when I grew up. At Emmanuel, I ended up studying English literature and secondary education. I was going to be a high school English teacher. That was one idea. I had a lot of ideas over the years. I was going to be a musician. I was going to be a professional Frisbee player. I was going to be an event planner. I didn't get too far with any of those ideas, but I did spend time teaching, working as a paraprofessional, managing a restaurant. I had part-time jobs baking cookies, giving tours of Fenway Park, and catering weddings. I tried different careers and discovered they weren't for me. My path led me to leave the field of education and enter the restaurant industry. Then, to leave restaurants behind and study law. Looking back, these were the right decisions for me. But at the time, they were not easy decisions. For example, when I realized I didn't love teaching the way I thought I would, I talked with many people close to me about the dilemma I was facing. I was only a few years out of college. I'd put so much time and effort into getting my degree and my teaching license. Many people told me I have to just stick it out, learn to like it. It was too late to change careers. Others told me, quit, find a job you like more, but that would mean starting over. I had to decide for myself. It wasn't easy, but ultimately I chose to leave the education field. I knew I had to pivot, so that's what I did. I started law school at 28 years old, 10 years after graduating high school. For 4 years, I worked full-time during the day and I went to law school at night. Upon becoming a lawyer, I got a job as an assistant district attorney. I ran for school committee, city council, then state representative. I fell in love with elected public service, something that was not really on my radar when graduating high school. As I traveled my path from high school senior to state representative, I've learned from each new experience and from each new failure. I learned what I love to do, and I learned what I don't love to do. Along the way, I realized that my path was different than some of my peers. More importantly, I realized that that's okay. I learned that life is not a competition, but we are all on different paths. It sounds simple, maybe even obvious, but to me it wasn't. And while I can't tell you exactly when I realized it, I'll tell you that I still remind myself that almost every day. As you travel your path in life, I hope you remember your high school years as a very special time. These past 4 years, you likely have been supported, encouraged, and sometimes inspired by teachers, coaches, counselors, parents, family, and friends. You've been given the stuff from which lasting memories are made. Today, your future beckons, and life is full of endless possibilities. But here's the thing. Although right now, each day seems timeless, they are not. Before you know it, in what will seem like a snap of your fingers, it's not going to be 2024. It's going to be 2034, 2044. Your memories of today will remain, I hope, pleasant and happy, but increasingly distant, maybe a little dusty. So before tonight becomes that distant memory, I leave you with this one suggestion. If during these past 4 years, you've had a teacher, a coach, or a counselor who has supported you, inspired you, and guided you so that your life has been changed forever for the better, then before you leave tonight, this very night, seek them out. Find them, look them in the eye, and say thank you. You will not regret it, I promise. I wish you all the very best wherever life takes you, whatever decisions you have to make, whatever failures you face. Don't be afraid to pivot. Success is starting on the path, and you're already doing that, whether you're off to college, a career, or some other adventure. I wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Thank you, Representative Carey. At this time, we will confer the diplomas to the graduating members of the Easthampton High School Class of 2024. Assistant Principal Susan Wilson will read the name of each graduate. Mr. Evans will present the diploma, and offering congratulations will be Superintendent Benenda, Mayor LaChapelle, and City Council President Omar Gomez.
Ready? Dia Bhatia. Ria R. Patel. Erin Elizabeth Teague. Kaylin Marie Damon. Maura Rose Larson. Alexander John Major. Elliot Leo Tate Anthony. Liliana Louise Cohen. Summer Rowan Collins. Aubrey Serena Krasnick. Maxwell Joseph Dopp. Natalie Samantha Dugas. Landon James Ellsworth. Sophia Alicia Faginski. Rosemary Deirdre Fillet. Sean Christian Gagnon. Anastasia Rose Grahowski. Arhab Manan. Caitlin Mary Martin. Mackenzie Rose McCarthy. Emma McMahon.
Emerson Claire Naden. Ezra Paquette. Victoria Lynn Santos. McKenna Marie Slate. Sarah Grace Stevenson. Quinn Robert Stoddard. No, you're fine. Ava Popham Stewart. Zoraida Love Tauscher. Isla Helen Roth. Caitlin Marie Therian. Lucas Heath Vallis.
Lucas, you need to get to your seat.
Isabella Mary Wood. Sage Young. Leah Brooke Zielinski. Sophia Basilia Aquino. Blaze Roman Baker. AJ Stepler. Meredith May Burgess. Paul Justin Canty. Jackson Allen Sharon. Jonathan Cooper. Chase Briley Cummins. Giuseppe Anthony Janucci Sims. Josh Desimone. Kaylee Ann Downey. Cameron Christina English. Gianna Grace Esteras. Megan Emily Fickett. Julian Rivers Frobel. Caden Foreign Garvey. Madison Rain Gliniak. Gabriel James Grahowski. Weston Orrin Hill. Catherine Antoinette Hodge. Chase Richard Hunsaker. Allison Janoka. Sydney Kayla Keppinger. Samuel Xavier LaPrade. Cadence LaValle. Jefferson Asmaro Lemus Mejia. Lucas Peter Marks. Marceline Marslin Rello. Noah Murray. Ariel J. Megan May Myers. Maya Suzanne Rasmussen O'Mealy. Jack Ormsby. Malik Olbeed. Sammy Paez. Amy Jasmine Pantaleon Bernal. Tyler Proziak. Joseph Thomas Quaserto. Joy Quisby. Jailene Ramirez Mendez. Jailene Yvette Ramirez Mendez. Topher Johnson Reardon. Sophie Taylor Redmond. Jordan Elizabeth Reel. Claudia May Rivera. Kayla Rivera. Dalton Patrick Slate. Madison Isabella Stone. Caleb Michael Subak. Catherine Marguerite Talbot. Madison Grace Tamanini. Peter Hong Vo. Emily Joy Woodard.
And now, to offer congratulatory remarks and the certification of the graduates, please welcome the Interim Superintendent of Schools, Miss Maureen Benenda.
Good evening. I'm honored to speak tonight to invited guests, faculty of Easthampton High School, parents, caregivers, and students in the class of 2024. Thank you to parents, grandparents, and caregivers of our graduates for partnering with EHS as we all work together for the success of our students. Thank you to Principal William Evans, Assistant Principal Sue Wilson, and the entire staff of EHS. You established a trusting relationship with our students and families that supported the growth of every student. It is your commitment of excellence and the personal relationships you have provided to these students that have prepared our graduates for their future success. EHS has repeatedly received recognition for educational excellence, and of course, we the people. Graduates, I hope you carry the fond memories of the great times you had at EHS with you throughout your life. These experiences demonstrate the strength, what it means of working together to achieve a goal, the power of connecting to others, and how each of you can contribute to positive change in our lives, in our community, in our world. It is through working hard and giving back that we can make this world a better place. Continue to make the world a caring place. Believe you can succeed wherever you go. Step out with faith in yourself that you can achieve. Don't accept just meeting the mark. Aim to go beyond. Establish strong roots, grow stronger every day. No matter where you go, whatever you do, never give up. Approach your work, whatever you do, with energy and passion. I always like to share at graduation some of my favorite quotes or songs. So I share with you one of my favorite quotes, and it's from Jackson Brown Jr. Every person you meet knows something you don't. Learn from them. EHS is a unique community. It is made up of a group of people that truly care about each other and feel they belong together. When people care about each other, they develop trust. And trust is amazing. It unlocks collaboration, sharing, support, hope, and safety. Real communities like EHS give us a feeling of home and family. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters to what lies within us. It is often stated that the greatest gift we can give to another is hope. I wish you always have hope. And in the words of my favorite song, I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted, and forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope for you one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance, and when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, class of 2024, I hope you dance. Congratulations. And graduates, I hereby certify your diplomas for the city of Easthampton in the state of Massachusetts. Congratulations.
And now to offer closing remarks and the turning of the tassels, please welcome Class of 2024 Vice President and my sister, Riya Patel.
Good evening, respected faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today as the Vice President of the Class of 2024. As I look out to you all, I am filled with pride and astonishment. Over the course of these 4 years, we have successfully persevered through the unique challenges presented by high school and our daily lives. Whether it be adjusting to the heavy workload, struggling with time management, facing mental health issues, or developing an identity for yourself, we all made it here to this day. If I were to encapsulate my high school experience in one word, I would describe it with the word change. Ironically, change is the one thing that has remained consistent throughout this experience. We started 9th grade when COVID was just at its beginning, forcing us to adjust to an all-online education. That was a struggle for most, if not all of us. Every year since then, we have continued to grow into ourselves, slowly forming us into the people we are today. Every year, our teachers have changed, aiding us in the process of gaining new knowledge, and every year, the people we surround ourselves with have changed, forging friendships that will leave a lasting impact. Now, allow me to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to those who have supported me on my journey to this point. I would like to extend my greatest appreciation to my parents and family. Your unwavering support, unconditional love, and constant encouragement have been the foundation on which I have built my achievements. Next, I want to recognize the impact of 3 influential teachers with whom I was able to develop close relationships with. I would not be able to present this speech without the motivation of Miss Brown. Thank you for helping me grow comfortable with taking risks and reiterating how important it is to instill oneself with confidence. Next, I want to acknowledge Ms. Staybeck's ability to support me in anything and everything. Not only did she physically help me write my college essay during my TA block with her, but she also supported me emotionally, turning into someone I could always confide in. Finally, I want to recognize Dr. Cheka for allowing me to understand the importance of embracing mistakes. It is crucial to understand that it is acceptable to not excel at everything that you attempt, and that with that, you just have to put in double the work. As we prepare to leave the comfort of the nest, let's reflect on the growth we have experienced together and look forward to the future with hope and determination. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for, it is my honor to lead the turning of the tassel.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great time to take a picture because after they turn their tassels, they will throw their caps. So you want that shot. So marshals, please raise the graduates. Rhea, it's all yours. All right. So, graduates, please find your place. Before we part, I do want to extend my appreciation to Addie and Kira, our marshals. Great job, guys. To our hosts, Sam and Yug. Great job. I didn't know they were going to wear marching dark suits, but it worked out nicely. Maestro, are we ready for the music? Amy, can you wave at Darren and say, yeah, we got, all right. Here we go. Thank you, everybody.
You don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up.